Davie504 is a master of bass, and he is only the master of bass, not lyrics and goddamn god-awful drums. Today I'm talking about this god-awful diss track, where the only positive about it is bass. Okay, let's start with the thumbnail. This thumbnail is honestly bloody lazy. Let's see, we have a blurry city, some smoke effects, and then Davie504 PNG image. Not that difficult to create. But looks isn't everything, so let's just check the video already. First off, nice full screen, and then boom. Seriously? Why the hell would you add black lines there for no reason? Okay, two-set violin, I didn't want to do this, but no, you literally wanted to do this for views, and you clearly made the choice of doing the diss track. You don't need to drag on this diss track by adding dumb lines like that. Okay, bad line, good line. Clearly two-set violin does not know the genius of bass. They didn't bother checking NIB by Black Sabbath, Orion, and Primus, and not even giving bass a chance. So that's a good line. Okay, back to god-awful lines. Yeah, this guy clearly thinks he can end two-set violin. You had multiple chances of defeating two-set violin. I mean, you could have made the most difficult bass solo of all time, but nah, you just gave him a simple riff, and their perfect pitch discovered it in a few seconds how to play the riff. Also, I think Davie504's singer should have been a hell of a lot deeper. I mean, he is clearly the master of bass, so if he goes deep instead of this bloody high of a vocal pitch, then he would have sounded a hell of a lot better. His singing is just meh or bad. Okay, and now he's saying that the bass is better, and he's gonna show me why, so please show me. That's not showing, that's just telling me. Also, the drum is just playing the same thing over and over again. No difference, nothing. It's just a basic drum beat, which is boring. And then we have an insanely rushed chorus where it says bass, and it says it's the best, or you might regret it. This chorus is repeated 4 times, and I was like, can you please think of something else to say aside from bass is the best? We already know the bass is the best. We did not want to hear it 4 times in a row. Then he claims holding the bass looks really cool, and I was like, well, we don't care about how it looks, we care about the music. The bass can play all the classical songs. Yes, so does wind instruments and string instruments. These lines are so goddamn rushed and bad. Okay, blah blah blah, got it. Saying the word song equals what song is it? Is it pop songs, metal, rock and roll, classical music, and so on? That means I can roast this diss track easily, which means two-set violin can roast this diss track easily, which means this dislike ratio's over 5,100k. Okay, let's see what other lines he's gonna say. The truth is just a bass, but okay, that's bloody true. Because bass was invented earlier than violin. Violin was invented in the 16th century, the double basses was invented in the 15th century. So I will give Davie504 for learning history. Okay, back to god-awful lines. I mean, you play violin and you made it sound good. And, well, you did slap it, because you found it a way. Two-set violin told Davie504 to play violin, and he found a way to slap it, so that means he is running out of lyric ideas. This guy is doing failed attempts trying to roast two-set violin. I don't need to say anything because it's the same thing I've been complaining about. He's claiming bass is the best, and nobody's doing it right aside from him. Also, his final roast is bad. Bang. Okay? Why does that make sense? I have not seen a violin that looks like a gun. Oh sweet, the diss track ended. How many good lines did he have? 2? And that's about it, only 2 good lines. This diss track is obviously rushed, it only took him a couple of days to make, and boom, voila. Anyways, outro, because clearly this guy is giving himself a good chance of getting himself defeated by two-set violin.
Approving new dishwashers that give you more water so you can actually wash and rinse your dishes without having to do it 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.